talking about a brand new feature we introduced just last week to the Stryd PowerCenter, and that is the all new workout builder and editor. So this is available for any Stryd users who have the Stryd membership. And what this is going to allow you to do is create your own power-based workouts, update your training plan by editing workouts, and also pull in workouts from our workout collection, whether it's the workout of the week or existing workout collections we have to build your training schedule. So I'm going to be talking about how this feature works and then how you can apply it to your training. And I'm even going to be showing you how I can build the upcoming 2 weeks of my training schedule here. And this can all happen in just a few minutes. The ease of this feature is incredible. It's even faster than using the Stryd app on the phone. We've really optimized so you can use the full screen on the computer with just a few taps. With a few drag and drops, you can start building your training plan really quickly and really easily. So in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you what it looks like to build 2 weeks of my run training for marathon. And the itinerary, how I'm going to be doing this is I'm going to be showing you how you can create complex workouts easily with this new feature. I'm going to be showing you once again how to drag and drop a week of your training to my calendar from the workout collection, whether that is a pre-built workout collection or your own personal workout collection, and then how to modify a workout in just a few taps. And once again, this little visual representation, these two features, first that workout library, which you've made accessible on PowerCenter, and then that workout builder and editor. So here's the goal for today. This is kind of the plan I'm going to be building. Monday, an easy run with mechanical speed. Tuesday, a little bit different, little power endurance threshold run. And then fill out the rest of the week with my easy runs and long runs and one more workout here. So I'm going to be going day by day here, Monday through Sunday, and building out a week of my training in the PowerCenter. So let's jump into a demo here and see what this looks like. So the first thing we can see, I've opened up the Stryd PowerCenter. When you open the Stryd PowerCenter first, you arrive on this profile tab. So what we're going to want to do is jump to the calendar tab on Stryd PowerCenter. And for any Stryd membership users, now when you hover over a day on the calendar, you're going to see this little plus button. And the quickest and easiest way to access that workout builder / editor is to hover and tap on that plus button. So once we tap on that, we're going to have this option of create workout or add a workout from the library. So for this first day, this Monday easy run with a mechanical speed, I am going to be creating a workout here. So the first thing I can do here is give my workout a name. So I'm going to keep it simple and just name it easy run with mechanical speed here. And a workout type here is an easy run. And now to start building this workout, I can start tapping this plus button to start adding blocks to the training schedule here. So since this is an easy run, it's going to jump straight into the active session of the workout here. So I can tap that active block. And for this easy run, I'm going to be running for approximately 60 minutes. And I want to drop my power target down to kind of that easy run level, right around the 75% mark here. Of course, you have different options here. If you want to give yourself kind of a broader or tighter range, you can start putting in exact percentages here and kind of broaden that. For me, I know 75% is going to be good enough. So there I've got my 59-minute, that rounded down to 59 minutes. If I want exactly 60 minutes, I can just put in 1 hour and 0 minutes there. And now I've got the easy run section of my workout done. And now I'm going to want to add some kind of mechanical speed sections. And these are just going to be short little bursts here, kind of that higher intensity. So the easiest way to do this, as I just tapped, is tap this plus button and then tap a 2-step section here. So this first section is going to be a work section. Once again, I'm going to keep this pretty short. I'm just going to put in 15 seconds here. So I'm going to put in 0 minutes and 15 seconds and bring this power target up to around 115% of critical power there. So around, for me, 518 watts. And then the restoration, 2 minutes will be fine here. And that 70 to 80% is going to be just fine as that default. So I've added in that single section of that mechanical speed. And if I want to start adding more sections, what I can do is just tap this repeat button and start increasing the number here. So bringing this up to around 8 repeats. So now we can see, I'm going to be bringing this up just a touch here. So now we can kind of see the workout start to fill out here. Just make a few tweaks here on what I'm looking for. And that is looking pretty good. So I'm going to be adding that. I'm going to save that. And I'm going to be saving that to the calendar here. So I have around an hour and 10 minutes of running, 9 miles. That's going to be perfect for Monday there. So now I'm going to be moving on to my Tuesday workout and building that. And that's going to be kind of this power endurance slash threshold run. So for this, I'm going to once again tap that create workout button here. And another way you can actually access this feature instead of tapping the plus button here is to open up the workout library and tap the plus button up here. So I'm going to be calling this my power endurance slash threshold run. And I'm going to be grabbing that threshold type here. And this is more of a threshold run. So I'll just name this threshold run. And now I'm going to be selecting some different blocks here to build my workout. So since this has a workout section, it's actually better for me to grab kind of that warm up and cool down blocks to start and end my workout there. So I'm going to grab those warm up and cool down blocks. And that's going to default to that 20-minute duration and that 70 to 80% of critical power. And these defaults are actually pretty reasonable for me. So I'm going to keep those there. Now I can start adding in my working section in the middle of this workout here. So once again, I'm going to grab this two-step section here, and I want to be running 3 repeats of 15 minutes at half marathon intensity here. So I'm going to take this duration up to 15 minutes for my work section. I'm going to be dropping that critical power target down to around 94%. I know 94% is going to be right around my half marathon target. And my rest section, I want to bring that down to 1 minute there. And 70 to 80% of critical power is just fine. And since I want to repeat this 3 times, I'm going to be taking that repeat up to 3. So now when I hit save, since I created the workout, instead of directly from the calendar, I created the workout collection section. What I can do is as I save this workout is actually save it to a workout collection. So since I do want to repeat this workout again in the future, I'm going to save that to my marathon training March 2025 workout library there. And at the same time, I can also add this to the calendar. So this is going to be on Tuesday. I can jump to the next month here since it's going to be April soon. And I can tap on April 1 and save that workout there. So you can see how this is coming together. I have my easy run for Monday and my threshold run for Tuesday. And for the remainder of the week, I've actually already built out these workouts. And I want to show you another awesome feature of the Workout Builder Editor library on PowerCenter. So I'm going to be going back to my collection and going to my custom collection here, Marathon Training March 2025 here. And for the rest of the week, I've already built out my workouts. So on Wednesday, I want my progression run. So I can just drag and drop that to the calendar. Boom, I've added my progression run there. For Thursday, I do want a bit of a longer, easy run. I've already built that out, so I can just drag and drop that to the calendar. For my Friday workout, I want kind of a race-specific workout. So I'm going to be running at 8 miles at marathon intensity. I can add that. Saturday is going to be a bit of an easier run, so I can now take my shorter, easy run and add that to the calendar. And then, of course, on Sunday is going to be my long run. So I've also built that out, a 20-mile long run, and I'm going to add that to the calendar there. So you can see once you start to build your personal workout collection and start saving those to your library, typically the training plan, of course, is going to have variation, but also a lot of the workouts are going to look very familiar. You're going to repeat workouts throughout your training plan. So once you start to build your own personal workout collection, it's super easy to drag and drop those to your calendar and start planning out your training there. So you can see within just a few minutes, I've built out my entire next week of training just by building 2 workouts and then dragging some of my favorites to the calendar. So now I'm going to be looking to build out my second week of training here. And typically week to week, the training schedule looks pretty similar for me. So for example, I can already fill in some of these workouts here just by going back to that collection I have. And I know, for example, my Wednesday run and my Thursday run are basically going to be identical. I don't even want to do that progression run and kind of that longer, easy run there. So I can add those to the calendar. But for the rest of the week, I do want to kind of change it up a bit and start, just increase the intensity of my schedule because I'm not going to do the same training every single week. So what I can do now is I can start grabbing workouts from my collection, bringing them to the calendar, and then editing them. So for example, my Monday workout, easy run with mechanical speed, I'm going to be dragging that workout from the calendar, that same workout I built earlier. And what I can do now is I can actually edit this workout directly on the calendar. So this is going to bring me back to that same workout editor interface here. And since I want to increase the intensity of this run just a little bit, I do want to bring the duration up just 5 minutes, up to 55 minutes, and increase the repeats by 2 there. So I can save that, and you can see the workout became a little longer compared to last week since I increased the duration of the easy run section and then added in a few more repeats there. For my Tuesday and Friday workouts, let's say I do really want to add some variation to my training plan this week, and I don't really have a good idea of what to do. I can always jump into the Stryd workout library. These pre-built workouts are built, and take a little inspiration from there. So for example, I do like the structure of this workout from the time-based workout collection. This kind of 2 times 20 minutes. This is 13.19 miles. The previous Tuesday, I ran 12.7 miles. So this kind of gives me that nice progression there. Still kind of hits on those same kind of power targets, same intensity, kind of around that 90% mark, increasing just a little bit up to 94%, along with some kind of mechanical speed, higher intensity sections in here. So that workout is going to be nice for me. I'm going to be bringing that into the calendar, and that really shows you how you can start swapping out workouts and changing up your training on a week-to-week basis. And then for the Friday workout, let's jump back into that workout library and let's grab a good workout for me on Friday there. So for this, I'm going to be looking at that distance-based collection here. Maybe on that Friday, I'm feeling a little tired. I've kind of pushed up the intensity earlier in the week, so I want to bring down my Friday workout intensity just a little bit. So this 3 times 2 miles could be a great option for me. And let's take a look at this. This looks pretty good. I do want to bring down the power target here just a little bit. So I'm going to be bringing this range down from 92 to 97%, from down to 90%, down to 95%. And I'll save that there. Finishing out the week here, Saturday easy run, that's going to stay pretty constant here. So I'll just go back to my own personal collection here and just grab kind of this 50-minute easy run to drop in there. And then for that long run, I do want to edit this and bring this up just a little bit. I want to increase 1 more mile on both of these sections to hit a 22-mile long run there. And this is really great for one feature here that, of course, has always been available in the Stryd ecosystem is knowing when you build a distance-based workout, you can kind of see the anticipated duration. So I know my long run is going to take around 14 more minutes compared to the previous week. And then when you build that duration-based workout, you get that estimated distance there. So that kind of helps me plan out my route, know exactly what route I want to take. Because, for a 6-mile route, I might like, one path, but for a, 7-mile workout, I might like a different path. So knowing that kind of expected distance can be really helpful for planning out where you're going to be running on a daily basis there. So in summary here, you can now see I built 2 full weeks of training. I was able to do this with just building a few workouts, pulling some inspiration from the Stryd workout library, and then editing a few workouts. And you can see how fast and easy this was accessing these tools on the Stryd PowerCenter. It's a really great feature. It's available to the Stryd membership users. I definitely recommend to give it a try. Whether it's, you don't have to build all your training if you already have a training plan. One of our great training plans we built with Coach Steve Paladino. You might just want to be editing a few workouts on a week-to-week basis, or you might want to do a few swaps. You don't always have to be building your full training plan since you already have a good structure. But you can kind of use these features in conjunction to really dial in your power-based training with precision. So that's the demo for today. I've covered the new workout builder editor and then the existing library. So if there's any questions, definitely ask those in the chat, and I'll be answering those on stream here. I know we have a few comments here, and I'll be hitting on those. So the first comment here, and I'll drop this in a banner so everyone can see it. The first question here, is there anything different from the mobile app, or is it all the same? And that's a great question. The features are effectively identical here. You can build the same workouts, the same workout, steps, same workout intensities. So really, it's the same feature set you're getting on mobile. It's just offered on the Power Center instead of through the Stryd mobile app. So the mobile app is great for the accessibility. You can edit your workouts on the go, whether you're on the computer or not on the computer. And then with the workout builder and editor on Power Center, you kind of get that full screen display, that really quick drag and drop capabilities. So both features work the same. It's just whatever's going to best suit your lifestyle and editing your workouts. The second comment is, I've used this and it's great, by the way. That's fantastic. Thank you, Paul. Glad you're enjoying it there. Since we have a little more time and waiting for more questions to come in, I definitely want to jump into some of the recent feature releases and blogs we've had and videos that have been produced by the community here. So this is over at blog.stryd.com. It's always good to check out the blog because we're constantly updating this with new use cases of Stryd, new features, new videos that have come out on Stryd. And we've had a number of great videos recently to show you how to get more out of the Stryd footpath data, whether that is boosting your running efficiency or testing different shoes. So we've been working with Paul McKinnon, the balanced runner. He's been coaching a number of Stryd users that have been using his program and his tips effectively. So we want to help promote the Stryd community because a number of Stryd users have really been seeing success in their Stryd footpath using his techniques. So I would definitely recommend to check out this blog post and the previous blog post we did with Paul if you're looking to get more out of your Stryd footpath and kind of in the goal of improving your running efficiency and form. We've had a number of videos produced on Stryd recently, especially using Stryd for the purpose of shoe comparison. So I know for a lot of the Stryd community, it's not like you have access to every different super shoe and you're going to test them all. But if you watch these videos, you're going to get some really practical tips on how you can find out what shoe works best for certain workouts. So for example, you have two shoes you really like, and one shoe might be great for kind of that power endurance workout where you're running in kind of those marathon, half marathon intensities, or even 10K intensities. And then maybe another shoe is really great at running those faster mechanical speeds, like 200 repeats, 400-meter repeats. So with the Stryd data you already have accessible, you can find out what shoe is kind of advantageous for different types of workouts. And these videos provide some really great tips on how to do that. If you're using Coros watches, we recently introduced the ability to execute Stryd power-based workouts on those Coros watches. So for example, using the tips I just provided, building your training plan on Stryd, those can export directly to your Coros watch and Coros app, so you can execute those power-based workouts on that device. And that's also true for Garmin watches and then Apple Watch via the Stryd Apple Watch app. So that's a way to extend this even further. If you have a compatible watch, Coros, Garmin, Apple, you can build those workouts and they automatically end up on your watch for power-based guidance. So we do have another question here. And I am going to put this in a banner here so everyone can see it. So the question is, does Power to Pace workout building coming to the Stryd mobile app? Not everyone has an account at Final Surge or Training Peaks. Yeah, that's a great question. So the feature this is referring to is, I'm going to pull up the Stryd blog post here. So we introduced this feature called Convert Power-Based Workouts from Training Peaks and Final Surge to Power. So the reason we built this is a lot of athletes do have a coach, and those coaches aren't always fully immersed in the world of power-based training yet. They're still planning those workouts based on pace. So we built this integration. So if you have a coach that is building your workouts based on pace, those will be converted to power targets in the Stryd app. So that was kind of our original intention there, is just kind of make it easier for athletes who have a coach that recommends workouts based on pace to convert to power-based training. And the use case being asked here is slightly different. Is, let's say someone is really familiar with pace-based workouts and they want to convert those to power. That's definitely something we're looking at for the future. It wasn't the intended use case necessarily for that feature we introduced, but I can see how it could apply to someone who wants to build their workouts in pace still and then still enjoy that real-time pacing with Stryd's really responsive power number and the applicability of running in different terrains, whether that's hilly or windy conditions. So that's a great feature suggestion. That's definitely something we'll be looking at for the future. But for now, the use case is kind of targeted towards coached athletes, and I definitely see possibilities to take it even further in the future. So that covers all the questions we have today. If you guys want future live streams from Stryd, be notified when we upload future videos. We have some really great stuff coming soon. Definitely subscribe to the Stryd YouTube channel and turn on notifications on YouTube. We have some really great content coming up with some top level elite coaches and elite athletes on race goals, race planning, and then shoe testing. So those will be coming up in the upcoming weeks. Really valuable information, even if you're just an everyday runner, being able to see how Stryd is used at the highest level and taking those same techniques to apply them to your training to get that extra edge of comfort and precision and performance can be really useful. So once again, subscribe to that Stryd YouTube channel and turn on notifications because we have some really great content coming, and of course, future live streams. So we appreciate you tuning in today. We'll see you next time.